Well, in a 2012 exit poll survey, they asked black voters why they voted for Obama. And here was a very disturbing response that they got. Quote, "Against my better judgment, I voted for Obama because he represents a role model to my children of a good, wholesome black family." End quote. Now, the pessimistic view that can be taken from this, of course, is that these black people are well aware of the downfall, pitfalls, and the evilness of Obama. But they voted for him anyway because he was black. But if you take the positive or the silver lining from this response, they are not simply voting for Obama because he's black. They are voting for Obama in response to the tremendous and ongoing onslaught of the media's attack and war on black people, namely that they portray black people as criminals, vagabonds, lower class, and second class, and even not human. So, what could Republicans or Libertarians or the Green Party or the Constitution Party do? Simply portray a positive image or role model for black people to look up to. I take the response as black people being starved for a positive role model. I think it's sad, but I think it's indicative of the truth. The truth is, black people are not criminal. Black people are not degraded humans, non-humans, savages, barbarians. But they are portrayed as such in all media. News, TV, movies, TV shows, syndicated shows, in the newspaper and magazines, period. In the media, black people are portrayed as scum. I have told you time and time again that black people are not scum. 75 to 80% of black people are middle and upper class. So you can't be scum. When they do statistics for crime, they measure it in 1 in 100,000 population. What people are failing to realize is that the media is telling you just about the exciting bits, as they want to see it, of the black community. That is just the criminals. And then the average stupid person, be they black or white, takes that to mean that all black people are criminals. I've never done a criminal act in my life. I've never thought about doing a criminal act. I didn't have to, nor was I forced to, nor was anything forced upon me, because I am middle and upper class. And there are a lot of black people like me. They are not poor. We're not living in poverty. So please, stupid white people and stupid black, here's the message. Black people are not what you see on MTV or the 8 o'clock news or the 11 o'clock news. They're trying to sell magazines, sell movies, sell TV shows. So everybody hates Chris or something like that. Everybody hates black people. So it's high season to pick on black people and portray them as criminals. Let me repeat this. The data for criminology is 1 out of 100,000 people. That goes for black, Chicano, white, blue, green, yellow, polka dotted, what have you. People, humans in general, are not criminal. I have done time and time again where people are saying, oh, 75% of all crime is done by black people. It's an impossibility. It's an impossibility. Do you know how many white people there are? Do you understand that there are 10 to 20 times the amount of white people there? Just the sheer volume of number of white people and the sheer volume of the weight of criminology statistics of white crime would crush all of the black community. So it's impossible to have 75% of the crime being committed by black people. And if you believe that, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid. You're not fit to live. You should go kill yourself right now. Gloves off. You should go kill yourself right now. If you believe that 75%, if you really think, if Bill O'Reilly says it and you believe it, you should just go jump off a pier right now because you are not fit to live in the United States of America. I mean, really, how stupid do you have to be? And this stupidity cuts across all class lines. You can have an upper class white person actually believe that 75% of all crime is committed by black people. There's not enough black people in the United States to even do that. You can't have 80% middle class and upper class blacks and yet all crime is committed by blacks. I have told you 8% of the black population is involved in the criminal system, that is in jail or on probation or something like that. 8%. That's it. There is no fantastic amount of black people doing crime. I didn't mean to go into this tangent, but it's just so dumb. So there is an attack on the black family. There's an attack on the black man. There's an attack on the black woman. And black people are responding to it. It's very easy and very simple to say black people voted for Obama. They're telling you point blank, they didn't vote for Obama because he's black. They voted for the image that he represents that they do not get anywhere else. And they have control over this by actually voting directly. So they don't feel they can write CBS and say, stop portraying black people as criminals and thugs and walking around with gold teeth and rappers. Stop it. ABC, stop it. CBS, stop it. NBC, stop it. CNN, stop it. They don't feel they can do that. But they feel that this one time, and this is the second time, that they could have a positive role model for their children. That speaks to the war against black people, not per se Obama being just black. It's not that he's just black, but he's a positive role model. So you need to have a little bit more critical thinking. A lot of people are going to say, oh, you just mean they voted for him because he's black. Okay, listen to me carefully. They voted for him and they said specifically that he is a positive role model for their children. That means they don't have somewhere else or someone else being a positive role model for their children, regardless of what he says. The iconography of the situation. When you are attacked on TV, in the media, all the times, when you are portrayed as low-life scum all the time, when it comes time for you to vote for just a man who's married with children and who looks like them, because believe it or not, middle class and upper class vote more than lower class. That means that you are starved for a positive black image. They had control over it at this point. They took the opportunity. Now what do you say? You can go to the negative side of it, is that they did say they voted against their better interests. against their better judgment, against their best interest, but they felt that the positive image of a black person outweighed all the rest. Now, if you're not black, you probably won't understand the entire impact of that statement. You won't understand that a positive black image is so important to a black American that it trumps drone attacks on children. It trumps drone attacks on women. It trumps expanding the Patriot Act. It trumps wiretapping. Imagine how important it must be to black Americans that they feel, even in light of everything, that having a positive black role model and a positive black image is more important than life itself. Thank you for watching the Check Out My Life Show.